Greetings everyone, and welcome to the final part of Wily Tower. And it is a short video because all we have left is a little section of Wily Stage 4, and then we're off to face Wily himself. That's right, there is no boss rush or anything, it's just a straight on to Wily. Could you imagine if there was a boss rush in this game? I mean, would it be the 3 members of the Genesis unit again, even though we just fought Buster Rod G in the last video? So, I don't know. I mean, could you imagine refighting all of the Mega Man Robot Masters up to 3? Well, that'd be, let's see here, if my math is correct, that'd be 22 Robot Masters in a row. And if you add the Genesis unit, it would be 25. It's like, no thank you, no thank you at all. Yeah, the only things you have to worry about in Wily Tower Stage 4 is this big fish right here. And these drills that are coming up that are from Metal Man Stage. And also from Metal Man Stage is those, again, those giant spike crusher thingies that do major damage. And later on, we will encounter those red splatter things from the last level of Mega Man 2, the underground section of Wily's castle. You know, on the way to fight the holographic alien. Yeah, so this is pretty much Mega Man 2-esque, as it were. So yeah. Anyway, I've read in the comments that someone wants me to do Mega Man for the Game Gear. Now, I've done a little research into it, and for the time being, I am not doing it. Now, Mega Man for the Game Gear is, let's see, let me read about it right quick. Let's see here. It was developed by Freestyle and released exclusively in North America by US Gold for the Sega Game Gear in 1994. Same year this game was released. And it's not a remake of the original Mega Man game. It is an original title using elements from Mega Man 4 and Mega Man 5. Okay. And by that, I mean, we get, well, let's see. Weaknesses, let's see. The Robot Masters used in that game are Stone Man, Bright Man, Napalm Man, Star Man, Wave Man, and Toad Man. Yeah, there are only 6. And 4 of them have their own stages. The final stage, the 2 of them, Wave Man and Toad Man, are in, well, the final stages of the Wily Castle. And despite it being a Wily Castle, a sprite showed it to be Dr. Cossack's Citadel at some point, and yeah, it's pretty much a mishmash of things here, there, everywhere. And I've read that the Wily stage is actually Quickman stage, so wow. But enough of that for now. There's the Pro Man sprite I mentioned in the last part. See, it looks just like a polished up version of the NES sprite. So yeah, that's lazy design there. Lazy design. Alright, going into this boss fight, at the very least you need Spark Shock, Thunder Beam, Crash Bomber, and Hard Knuckle. Now, this is the Wily machine right here, this big old thing right here. And the first stage is the legs. What we have to do is to destroy this, well, hit it at the ball joint right there, and by doing so, we will destroy the legs. Because one ball joint connects to the legs, I don't know how Wily built this thing. Yeah. Anyway, the weapons to use against this ball joint area are the Spark Shock, the Thunder Beam, and the Crash Bomber. Although the Crash Bomber would be your best bet because it will damage the blue area that you're supposed to hit more effectively and destroy any missiles coming out of said blue area. So yeah. And be careful though, because those missiles will home in on Mega Man, and the legs will kick down those blocks that are, well, Mega Man is using to reach said blue area. So, yeah, just, all I can say is just hop on these platforms, keep shooting the blue joint area, and eventually the legs will be destroyed. Like so. And now we are on to phase 2, the torso area. What this thing will do now is it will hop around like a mad kangaroo And like the mad kangaroo it is, it will try to hit Mega Man. And I like the way it's posed. It's like, put him up, put him up, put him up. Now for this phase, use Hard Knuckle at its head. By shooting Hard Knuckle, you will eventually wear it down in about 4 hits. Yeah, 4 hits. And to be fair, it's not this stage of the fight's not really that hard. You just need to dodge the hands, at least the spike portions, because from what I can tell, the hands don't really hurt Mega Man unless approached from a certain angle. So, yeah. Ugh, ow. It doesn't really matter. One more hit, and this the head portion's dead. And now we are at the final part of this fight, the final part of the Wily machine, or you could say Wily capsule. And at this point, Wily will start dropping bombs at Mega Man's location, and Mega Man can get hurt by the bombs being dropped or the resulting explosion nearby. But using Thunder Beam will take out Wily no problem. And that's it. Wily is once again defeated. So, yeah. Alright. Thank you, Wily, for assuming the usual position. Okay. Alright, are you going to give up now? What the? What's this? Whoa! He tried to blow me up! Okay. Alright. Time to die, Wily. You tried to kill me. And, yeah. And so long, Wily Tower. We hardly knew ye. Seriously, we hardly knew ye. I mean, you've been around for just, less than a game's worth of game, and you explode. So, yeah. And here we are, Mega Man running down Wily because Wily just tried to destroy Mega Man using a cheap explosive. Very cheap. I mean, that's the reason Wily's being chased, because he used cheap explosives and not some kind of big old mech or something. So, yeah. Anyway, during this chase sequence, we are reintroduced to the Mega Man 1 through 3 Robot Masters in their 16-bit glory. So, yeah. Anyway, back to my little spiel about Mega Man for the Game Gear. It's pretty much a mishmash of Mega Man 4 and Mega Man 5 elements, and for the time being, again, folks, I'm not going to play it because... yeah, I hear it's a bit of a mess, from what I've heard. I mean, I might get around to it someday, but for right now, I want to get back to finishing up Mega Man 10 and taking a break from the Mega Man series, because, seriously, I've been doing 12 games, and I need a little break from that series. I want to move on to something else. With that being said, this was Mega Man, the Wily Wars, Wily Tower, at least, and sorry I haven't really gone into more detail about the Wily Wars itself, the actual game, and I apologize again for not actually playing the actual portions of the game, you know, Mega Man's 1 through 3 again. But folks, I've already played Mega Man's 1 through 3 on the NES, and by doing so again, for the Wily Wars, would be a bit redundant on my part. Now, I know there are some people out on YouTube who would play Mega Man 1 through 3, the NES version, and then the Wily Wars version. And I commend them. I really do commend them. However, since I've already technically played 1 through 3, I pretty much fulfilled my quota for now. I mean, who knows? Perhaps someday I'll probably play the Wily Wars 1 through 3 at least. Because, yeah. But until then, folks, that was Mega Man, the Wily Wars, Wily Tower, at least. A fun game, a short game, but a fun game nevertheless. And with that, I will hopefully get back to my Mega Man 10 playthrough, if it's not already up on YouTube in its entirety. And, you have a good day, folks.